Okay, so what I want to do is I want to show you a little bit about how to do your daily tracking in this book. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to write the date. So let's say that it's the 7th of September up here. Then in this section, you're going to write your schedule. So let's say you started working at 1 today and you work till 8 o'clock. And that's your schedule for today. Then what you do is you're going to go to the computer and you're going to write down all of your clients. You're going to write down the services that they're having done. You're going to write the retention type, so what type of client they are, and you're going to write down the price, so how much money they would pay if they got nothing more than what they were down for today. So I'm going to write a little bit of key up here. So the first thing, just as a reminder, this is kind of your like example page. So you're going to write the guest name. You're going to write the type of client. You're going to write the price. Oh, and you're going to write the service. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say that Melissa is coming in for a women's haircut. She's been here before to you, so she's a request. And how much are your haircuts?
$24.
And $24. Then you are open at 1:45. Then here at 3 o'clock you have Shelby, and she's going to get a pedicure with you. And she is a new guest, never been to the salon before. How much are your pedicures?
22.
Okay. $22. Yeah. And then down here at 5 o'clock, you have Lisa, and she's coming in for a women's haircut and a color. And she is a request. And so your haircuts are 24 and your colors are
44.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Perfect. So this is the information that you're going to need in this category. The idea is that you would do this every single day for 7 days. So I could look, if today's the 7th, I could look out and I could see 7 days worth of history in here in pencil because it'll change, right? Mm-hmm. Then what's going to happen is in this next section, the offering plan, I just like to draw a line through here. And when I draw the line, I'm going to put two categories. I just separated a little bit. This one is history, and this one is plan. Okay? And then what's going to happen is before your day starts, before your week starts, every single day you're going to have those 7 days, you're going to actually look up in the salon software the history on these 3 clients. So what the history, I'm going to make it up, okay? The things that you're going to want to look up is, the first thing is you're going to want to look up their additional service history. So has Melissa ever had a brow wax or a hair treatment or a manicure or a pedicure, because you do manicures and pedicures. So it's like, what other services have they had before that they're not down for today? The second thing that you're going to write down is you're going to write down their retail history. So have they ever bought anything? And if they did, like if they bought something last time, that's really good to know, because if you were to spend a little bit of time with them today, like looking up like what they bought and saying, hey, how did that quick dry hairspray work? Right? So you can follow up with them, and if they're like, I love it, now you know you have a new like relationship with them. Like they trust you and they believe you. They're like, that was the best hairspray I've ever used in my life. That's just really good to know. Mm-hmm. Because then today when you offer them something different, they're more likely to say yes because they believe you, right? So the third thing that you're going to look up is you're going to look up their last visit history. So when were they here last? So I'm going to look pretend that we're looking these people up. Melissa has had a brow wax before. I'm going to put one time, just one time ever. She's been my client for a couple years, but she's only one time ever had a brow wax. She's never bought retail, so I'm going to put 0R, which means 0 retail. You can use whatever codes or whatever you want to use. I just put 0R. And was here last time 14 weeks ago. It was forever, because I'm growing my hair out, girl, you know? The next thing is this guest is new, so she's never been here before. She doesn't have any additional service history. I don't have any, last visit history, any retail history. So that's going to be blank on her history. Lisa here, she did a few foils. Every time she comes in for a haircut and a color, she does a few foils, but she's not scheduled for it. So I'm going to put few foils and every. And then I'm going to put that she bought quick dry hairspray last time. And she like regularly uses Color Extend. Okay?
Okay.
Shampoo and conditioner. So she's what we call a retail buyer. She always buys Color Extend, bought quick dry last time. And her last visit was... So the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to develop your plan. So based on this history here, you're going to come up with what are a couple things that I want to focus on for each guest. I know this person should not be coming in 14 weeks. She needs to come in more often, but she's growing her hair and whatever. So I'm going to try to have a conversation with her about coming in 10 weeks for her next appointment. Oh, that's hard to write. So 10 weeks for her next appointment, and she's had a wax before, so I'm going to offer her a brow wax and just say, I know you've had it before, just check in, do you want me to shape up your brows today? And while she's here, I'm going to offer that to her. This person here, Shelby, who's coming in for a pedicure, I actually have an opening right after her, so I'm going to offer her a manicure along with that. And I'm also going to give her my card and invite her to come in for a haircut. So haircut offer. Because she's never been here, I do hair, I'm going to offer her an appointment maybe at a later date for a haircut and just say I'd love the opportunity to cut your hair. And I'm going to give her a referral card. Because she is new, and I know that I get a lot of referrals from new clients if I win them over really great, you know, so I want to focus on giving her that referral card. With Lisa, since she gets few foils every time, I just don't want to forget about the few foils. So I'm going to focus on that with her, and I'm going to check in about quick dry because she bought it for the first time last time, sorry. And I can tell by looking at her Color Extend shampoo and conditioner that she might be out now, but for sure will be out by the time her next appointment is. And we have a leader sale going on. So I want to make sure I talk to her about the sale of shampoo and conditioner. And she always books, so I'll just put 6 weeks here. And so we're going to talk to her about 6 weeks. So when it comes to the finaling of this, so at the end of each day, at the beginning of each day, you add up. This is how much is on my books before it starts, is $114. By taking a calculator out and adding all of these, I got $114. Here's my offering total. So if everybody said yes to the things that are listed here, my wax is $10, my manicure's $20, and a few foils, let's say that I charge, she's going to pay $20 more for her foils, you know, just kind of making up some numbers here. So if everybody said yes to the additional services, I would have an additional $50 worth of services on my books today. So $50 plus $114 is $164. So this is what my day started at, and here's what my day ended at. The idea is that at the beginning of the day, I would review my plan and put it into action, right? And then these two boxes right down here, these are my favorite two boxes to customize. They're blank because you can put whatever you want in them. I like to put new money in this one, and I like to put tips in this one. So let's say that I worked my day, and out of my additional services, I got her to do a wax, and I got the few foils here, so that was an additional $30. So my day ended up to be $144 in total services once I worked my day and it was finished. So down here, my new money was $30, and maybe my tips were $22 for today. Oh, that's hard to write. Anyway, so this is what like pre-planning your day looks like, and it's like tracking the new money thing. It's really important to track this new money thing because this tells you why you do it. It takes a lot of time and energy to do this, right? Mm-hmm. So this really gives you a clear idea about why there's value in it. You just did $30 more today because you took some time to plan it out. And if you did that every single day, day after day, 52 weeks for this year, you would make a lot more money in revenue. So that's kind of like, in my mind, your new part-time job.
Yeah.
You know?